Good morning, everyone. Well, if you're new to my channel, my name is Birgit. I live in Canada, but right now I am touring in Germany. The other day I took a train to Schwetzingen, and there I visited a beautiful palace. So today I'm going to take you there. So here are the gates that you walk through to go to the palace. And straight ahead, what you're looking at is the original palace. There is a restaurant here on the left that you can sit down and enjoy the view of the palace. This palace is not privately owned. It is still owned by the government. I am here with my daughter, and we're gonna go and get our tickets and take a tour in this beautiful palace. The tour is going to start very soon, so we're going to head through the entry arch of the palace and meet the tour guide. So here we are in the first room, and this bed that you just seen is very unique. This is the servants' quarters. And what is unique about this bed is it has like a table lid. So this lid would come down through the day and it'll be used as a table, a 2-in-1 function. Space-wise, it is a fantastic idea. Here is a portrait of Prince Karl Theodor. The Schwetzingen Palace flourished under Prince Karl Theodor from 1724 to 1799. The origins of the Schwetzingen Palace date back to 1350. Here's another 2-in-1 bed table. I guess it was a popular thing back then. Right now we're touring the apartment that the prince and the princesses lived in way back in the 18th century. The palace rooms are furnished with pieces from the 18th and 19th century. The palace was the summer residence of Prince Karl Theodor. This beautiful flower-designed lamp that you see right now on the ceiling is in every room. I just had to have another look at this unique bed table box. Well, I guess you don't have to make your bed, nobody would know. I do enjoy antique furniture. It is so unique and beautiful. And look at this fantastic cabinet. Well, you don't find furniture like this anymore in the furniture store. But in the antique shop, you might find a good piece in good condition. Now we're heading over to the first bedroom, and what a magnificent bed. And way on top are feathers. The tour guide mentioned that the beds are a little shorter than ours today, because back then they'd like to sit up and sleep because they didn't want to ruin their hairdos through the night. Back then, the servants would wake everyone up at 6:30 in the morning, and within 20 minutes, everyone was at the breakfast table. And there they had their breakfast for about a whole hour, and after that, they went back to their rooms and got dressed. And here's that beautiful lamp again. Most of the rooms had a fireplace and also a really nice sitting area that they could sit and have a tea in the afternoon or even entertain someone in their room. The wallpaper was hand-printed and designed in 1804 for Countess Louise Caroline. Here you can see an office desk, and the furniture that is handcrafted is just amazing and beautiful to look at. The next room was a very important room where very high political people and princes and kings would meet here and discuss things, what is happening in their country, and also making some decisions. So here you would find out the latest news. Well, Schwetzingen Palace was a very popular place to meet. The visitors that came from near and far also enjoyed this games room. It was very entertaining for everyone. It was the highlight of a visit. You can look at it today as going to the movies or watching TV. So here we are in another beautiful bedroom, and look at the feathers on the top and the beautiful lamp again. I adore all the furniture and the handmade wallpaper. It is just amazing. Have you noticed they matched back then, the furniture, the wallpaper, and the curtains all together? The ringing that you hear is the call for the servants. Now we're going to enter some more of the servants' quarters. Actually, the servants had a good life living in the palace, serving the prince and the princess. We're in the last room now, which is the dining room, and the tour guide said, "This is the French way of setting the table. So now what is missing on the table?" And I knew it right away. The glasses are missing on the table, because I like to set a table at home too for dinner, and I don't forget the glasses. Here are beautiful porcelain dishes on the table. So now I'm going to show you the beautiful, magnificent gardens. It is the biggest garden that I've ever seen in my life. As far as I understand, it is 34 acres in size. The Schwetzingen Palace reached the height of splendor under Prince Karl Theodor. He instructed leading landscape architects of the time to design his grounds. They began constructing the large-scale project in 1749. Coming up on the left side here are the added buildings to the palace, and the palace is coming up here in the middle. And then on the right side again are some more added buildings. So this is a huge property. So let's go over to the gardens again. And I'm going to be walking over to the fountain. I think this is the biggest fountain here. It's just breathtaking, this garden. I've never seen anything like it in my whole life. The Schwetzingen Palace Garden is a culture monument of European distinction, featuring well over 100 sculptures within its wonderful and surprising gardens. The Schwetzingen Palace Gardens offer visitors a wonderful, unique atmosphere in every season. It is an 18th century masterpiece of garden design, presenting geometrically precise, representative elements of the French style alongside the free landscape style seen in English gardens. So here's just a picture from the Schwetzingen Palace pamphlet. That's where I got most of my information. I hope you really enjoyed this video. In the next video, I'm going to take you to an old small town called Altwied. And in this town, they have ruins dating back to the 12th century. So I'm going to say bye for now, and please join me again in the next video.